Imagine you're sitting at a hospital reception desk in Nairobi at 2 a.m. with family emergency. You hand over your medical card, confident that you've been paying your monthly premiums on time. Then, the receptionist looks at the screen, looks back at you and says, "Sorry, your insurer has rejected this claim on a technicality." Suddenly, a wave of panic hits you as you face millions of shillings in out-of-pocket medical bills. If you think your hard-earned savings or a 1 million shillings money market fund emergency fund will completely protect you, think again. A single week in an ICU bed or a severe critical illness can completely wipe out years of wealth building down to zero. Today, we are answering the ultimate question: what is the best health insurance in Kenya 2026? More importantly, how do you customize a policy that actually pays out when you need it? Before we look at specific numbers, we need to correct a massive financial mistake most Kenyans make. We spend all our energy on wealth building, saving in money market funds, buying government bonds, or planning for real estate. That is amazing for your net worth. But what happens if you get maybe a hit and run accident or a sudden medical emergency? You are forced to withdraw from your investments, killing your compound interest and forcing you to start from scratch. That is why you need a protection portfolio. Think of it as a financial safety net designed to protect your assets from collapsing. An emergency fund is a step number one, but some emergencies are simply too massive for an emergency fund to handle alone. When a medical crisis costs 3 million shillings, you shouldn't have to deplete your emergency fund or go to a WhatsApp group, which has sadly become the default Kenyan reality. Instead, you use a medical insurance cover to pool risks with thousands of others, letting the insurance company absorb that massive bill when you keep your investments at impact, your health, your wealth, and we have to protect the money maker, which is you. Right now, there is a massive confusion across the country regarding our public healthcare shifts. If you are self-employed, a corporate worker, or taking care of your aging parents, relying blindly on a shifting state medical scheme is incredibly risky. We've seen tragic stories online of families suddenly having to pay like 40,000 shillings out of pocket monthly for critical treatments like dialysis, cancer, or any other critical illness care because of transitions in public systems. While we must keep pushing the government to deliver the public medical care we deserve as citizens, you cannot afford to leave your family's immediate safety net to chance. This is why looking at how private health insurance companies integrate into this landscape is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Let's break down exactly what it costs to buy your way into peace of mind. The number one thing that keeps Kenyans from getting medical cover is pure fear of costs. Many assume private medical insurance automatically costs 200,000 or 300,000 shillings per year. But here's the truth: private covers can accommodate almost any wallet if you know how to customize them. If you are incredibly tight on cash, you can start with a budget cover. For an inpatient cover, premiums can start from as low as 6,200 shillings per year, depending on your age. Now, there is a catch. You won't have access to top-tier international hospitals, but you will be fully covered at solid facilities like Nairobi West, Avenue Hospital. That means you won't be left stranded at a reception area because of upfront payment crisis. If you want both inpatient and outpatient services on a budget, it ranges between 20,000 and 25,000 shillings annually. For those who want premium tier ones, access with higher limits, cover starts from anywhere like 30,000 shillings to an excess of even 300,000 shillings per year. If you're young and healthy, your smartest option is to buy a healthy inpatient only cover to handle catastrophic bills and self-insure minor outpatient costs using your emergency fund. However, if you wear glasses or visit the dentist frequently, omitting outpatient cover will cost you more out of pocket in the long run. Medical insurance isn't a one-size-fits-all product. It must be fully customized to your daily human habits. Insurance companies are a business. They've done the math, they understand the risk, and they love their cash flow. They will spend millions on beautiful billboards across Nairobi showing happy families, but you must look past the marketing brochures and read the actual contract. Trap number 1 is sub-limits. You might buy a policy boasting a 10 million shilling inpatient limit, assuming you're fully protected. But if you look closely at the fine print, the sub-limit for a specific pre-existing condition might be capped strictly at maybe 400,000 shillings. If an illness related to that condition acts up, your cover cuts off at 400,000 shillings, and you have to settle the rest out of pocket. Always audit your policy for pre-existing conditions and seek insurers with higher sub-limits. Trap number 2 is waiting period. You cannot get diagnosed with malaria or find out you need a major surgical procedure today. Run out to buy a policy and expect them to pay for it tomorrow. Standard inpatient cover carries a 30-day waiting period for general illness, while chronic, critical, and maternity covers can require waiting periods from 1 year to 2 full years. Crisis management is expensive. Preparation management is cheap. Trap number 3 is explicit exclusions. Did you know that if you get into a car accident and it's proven you are drinking and driving, your medical cover is instantly voided? Elective plastic surgeries are excluded. Even maternity covers have bizarre industry clauses. Some cover like childbirth complication, but explicitly exclude the routine prenatal path that you go like there. When a viral video surfaces of a Kenyan complaining that the insurer refused to pay a claim, 90% of the time, the exclusion was plainly written in the text. The consumer just didn't read it. So, how do you pick the absolute best option? Never pick a company just because your friend uses it. First, check doctor and hospital alignment. If you have a specific gynecologist or a trusted family dentist you've seen for years, verify exactly which insurance providers they accept. It is heartbreaking to buy a premium cover only to find out your favorite doctor doesn't take it. Second, perform a clean settlement history check. Research their turnaround times when you're sitting in an emergency room. Do they authorize admissions within 30 minutes, or do they make you wait for hours while rejecting claims on minor technicalities? Third, plan for black tax and senior covers. It is an inevitable reality for many of us that our parents will require more medical attention as they age, which is very true. Insuring yourself when you are young is highly affordable, but instead of constantly reacting to sudden hospital bills sent from upcountry, look into customized senior citizen medical covers. It offers structured, predictable financial protection and prevents sudden drain on your health and wealth. Stop playing guessing games with your hard-earned money and risking your family's safety. If you want to make sure you aren't being ripped off by high premiums, bad sub-limits, or hidden fine print, I want to help you map out your protection strategy. I have set up a completely free Kenyan medical insurance quote tool that will customize and compare all the health insurance providers in Kenya, and it's linked down in the description box below. Click that link, fill in your age, your specific health needs, and whether you need to include your parents or children within 24 to 48 hours. You will instantly receive your tailored, transparent option matching your exact budget. Remember to take care of your body, eat clean, stay active, and invest in yourself, because you are your absolute greatest asset. So hit the subscribe button for weekly real talk financial breakdowns designed for the Kenyan market. And I drop your question on health insurance matters in Kenya today, and I'll be happy to comment and respond back immediately. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.